Hey, this is Mr. Molo. I'm just going to go over a couple of these questions you got wrong in your quiz. So for rate of change in slope. So the two tables show the amount of tip y included on a bill charging x dollars, which compares the slopes of the line created by the tables. So first we have to figure out the slope. So remember, if you figure out the slope, it's pretty much y divided by x. So here it's 1 over 10, and here it's 5 over 25, which we can simplify to 1 over 5. So restaurant A is 1 over 10, restaurant B is 1 over 5. So the correct answer is B is twice as greater as the slope for restaurant A, because 1 over 5 is twice as big as 1 over 10. Which expression can be used to determine the slope of the linear function graph? So here we need to plot our points here. So this point is at 2, 0, and this plot is at 0, negative 4. And so here it wants us to subtract, so we're going to subtract our y's. Our y's are 0 and negative 4. So there it is, 0 and negative 4. And then our x's are 2 and 0. So 2 and 0. This one's messed them up. They switched them around, x's and y's, so you had the numbers right, but just wrong order. The two graphs below compare the gallons of gasoline used for the total distance traveled for two cars. Which comparison them is accurate? So if I look here, this one gets 50 miles for every 2 gallons, so 25 miles a gallon then. This one gets 40 miles for every 2 gallons, so that one's about 20 miles a gallon, so 25 versus 20, so car 1's going to get you further. So which comparison of the slopes of the two lines is accurate? Slope of car 1 is less than. Nope, we just said car 1 is going to get you further. Slope of car 1 is greater by 5, and that's what it is. This one was 25, this one was 20, so we can stop reading right there. It's greater by 5. The ordered pairs in the table represent a linear function. What is the slope? So here we're going to subtract our y's. 9 minus 3 is 6. Subtract our x's. 5 minus 2 is 3. So 6 over 3 is really the same as 2 over 1, or it just simplifies it to 2. So it looks like you got 1/2. Remember, slope is y minus y over x minus x. A piece of climbing equipment at the playground is 6 feet high. So up 6, extends horizontally 4, so over 4. So if we simplify that, that's about 3 over 2. A piece of climbing equipment at the gym is 10 feet high, so 10 feet up and 6 feet over. So 10 over 6, which if we simplify that is 5 over 3. And which statement best compares? So 5 over 3 is bigger than 3 over 2. Michelle and Andrea are walking laps for charity. The amount of money Y that each girl raises for a certain number of laps is shown in the table below. Alright, so here, if I subtract these, 45 minus 15 is 30. 30 minus 10 is 20, so 30 over 20, so about $1.50. Andrea over here is about 15 over 12, so 15 over 12 is there. So which statement explains who will raise $100 with the fewest ones? Okay, so we figured out that Michelle was, no, I forgot the numbers. Should have wrote this down. So it was 30 over 20, so that was $1.50. And then Andrea ended up being 15 over 12, which is $1.25. So Michelle's going to get there faster because she gets $1.50 for each lap that she walks, versus Michelle only gets $1.25. So Michelle's going to get there faster.